Good afternoon and welcome to Blackwell Meadows for this National League North game, Darlington v Leamington. Two teams this afternoon who are level in points in the league at the moment and both pushing to get into the playoff positions. So an interesting game ahead, and we'll see come 5 o'clock this evening which team, if any, is a little bit closer to those playoff positions.
The goalkeeper, Jake Weaver. Played forward, Cooper lets it go through to Tommy Taylor, who collects it just about level with the penalty spot. Cooper clears quickly. Cassidy's underneath it, can't get there ahead of the defender, but the second ball comes to Rivers, who flicks a little ball to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to put one into the box, and Charman has the goal-bound effort there, just a yard or two wide, and that's the first attempt on goal.
And it was great build-up as well, the little flick from Rivers onto Hatfield, and Hatfield actually put a almost perfect cross into the area. Certainly it's a type of forward that defenders, hate playing against. Very big, aggressive, strong. So one thing the defenders certainly won't get is an easy time.
Ball with Dos Santos just over halfway. Dos Santos finds Rivers down that right-hand side. On the corner of the 18-yard box, comes inside, finds Dos Santos on the just 18-yard box, gets the shot. Good left-handed save, good save to his left, should I say, by Jake Weaver. Dos Santos trying to bend it in the far corner. Good bit of play again.
Great play and great build-up as well, and Dos Santos suddenly found himself with actually surprisingly quite a bit of time there on the edge of the box, and turned one way and then turned the other, and eventually got a good shot away, which the keeper did well to palm it out for the corner.
So Rivers is going to take this corner from the right-hand side. Darlington kicking to balls with Story. Story comes down that left side, finds Dos Santos inside, then Charman, then to Cassidy. This is nice if Darlington can find some space. Edge of the box, Cassidy plays it to Rivers. Rivers corner of the 18-yard box. Gets round his man, puts the cross in. Oh, something touched. That comes to Dos Santos. Dos Santos fires the opener. Turned and swivelled on the half volley. Fired it past Jake Weaver. Darlington get the early goal. Kevin Dos Santos.
Thoroughly deserved, I would say, as well. We've had the better of the chances, looked more dangerous, and then it's come at the ideal time, and it was quite a good finish in the end by Kevin Dos Santos. Just took his time, steadied himself, and put it into the corner of the goal.
Kevin Dos Santos gets his second goal of the season, and I'm going to call that one in the 18th minute. It was just about the clock on 18 minutes there. Nice bit of work down the right-hand side. Darlington spread the ball nicely, and Dos Santos fired it into the corner. So Darlington get their noses in front in this game. 18, 19 minutes gone, something like that. Darlington the goal to the good.
Look to have the beating of Josh Martin every time he gets the ball.
Ball's cleared high and Story heads it. Comes up to the halfway line where Jack Lane plays the ball up. Flag stayed down. This time it's inside the box, and it's going to be an equaliser for Leamington, and everyone's waiting for an offside flag, and it hasn't come up, so Leamington equalise out of nowhere. Dan Turner it is. Well, I said just a moment ago that there was an offside flag that I couldn't understand why it went up, but on that one everyone's waiting for the flag. Just had a quick look at the replay, which is inconclusive, I suppose, if anything, but even on the replay it looks like he might be a little bit off, doesn't it?
It's one of those where in real time and on the replay it looks offside, and all the Darlington players appealing for it, but the linesman says no.
It's a really funny one when you watch it back afterwards, because it's like everyone was waiting for the flag. It didn't come, did it? I mean, the linesman, to be fair, he's in the right place. He can see what's going on better than we can here, but it looked... And the fella, we're just looking at the replay there, and there's a fella, obviously he's a Darlington fan, so you can't take it for granted, but he's got both arms outstretched. Just on the halfway line, but yeah, he's well pressed and has to go back to Story. Story strides forward. Leamington just playing with the one forward. Ball's with Headley. Again, that's where the width, you lose that width, don't you, with the right-footed left back. He's doing a good job, Ben Headley, but he's not going to be getting around the outside for you.
No, that's the thing, isn't he? He's always going to look naturally to turn inside.
Ball with Wheatley, finds Charman in a little bit of space. Charman gets the ball onto his right foot. He thought about the shot there, but he's trying to play 1-2, gets the ball back. Hatfield's 18-yard box, gets the shot away. It's over the bar, left-footed shot from Will Hatfield, but that was a little bit of encouragement.
Putting a few passes together, And it just showed how when we do that, we seem to instantly cause problems for the Leamington defence.
And the crowd respond in the tin shed there as well and offer some encouragement. Charman comes to get the ball back from Griffiths. Griffiths to Rivers. Ball played outside of the foot to Hatfield. Still bobbling around the edge of the box. Comes to Cassidy. Cassidy shoots, goalkeeper saves. The ball just fell to Cassidy there, didn't it? Out of nowhere, and he got the volley which the goalkeeper saved.
Yeah, it just one of those where it just seemed to drop absolutely perfect for him on probably around the edge of the 6-yard box and struck it well enough. But to be fair, the goalkeeper pulled off a really good save down to his right.
A couple of yards either side there, and it was 2-1 Darlington. It's a good save. Cassidy just couldn't find the corner. Griffiths on the ball though, puts the ball into the box. Goalkeeper comes to collect after the bounce and falls onto the ball. It was a bit of a free chance, that one, wasn't it? It wasn't particularly great defending by Leamington. Goal kick for Darlington. Good distance on the clearance. Ball comes through to Hatfield, 30 yards from goal, but he's well defended there by Jack Lane. Charman pops up though to come and get it. He shoots from distance, great connection, but he's cleared the tin shed with that one. Plenty of blue shirts behind the ball, though. In fact, all of the blue shirts are behind the ball now as Cooper's got it. Back to Wheatley. Leamington making it difficult for Darlington here, and Wheatley's ball forward there's been intercepted. Dos Santos trying to claim it back without fouling, which he does. Griffiths picks the possession up. Finds Rivers. Rivers to Dos Santos. Dos Santos getting round to the byline. Can he get the cross in? The cross is decent. It's well defended by Joe Clark, but it goes all the way across to Headley. There's a Darlington player still down in the box. Headley's got around the outside to the byline. Left-footed cross all the way across. Dos Santos brings it back, but it only hits the side net. And throw in which Headley takes. Throws it down the line looking for Cassidy, who's wide to the left touch line before coming inside. Finds Hatfield. Hatfield's got a chance on the edge of the box. Gets past the first challenge. Trying to find his way through. Hatfield gets a shot away there. He's got his arms up, appealing, I think, for an offside, but he got a goal-bound shot away.
I was going to say, I think he was appealing for a handball, actually. I think it was a couple of times.
I meant to say handball.
Just as he was running through, it was one of those where it bobbled up and for a second seemed to get stuck in the middle of the two Leamington players. And the minute, maybe giving it a few more minutes, and possibly Lambert could be in with a shout.
It's Headley tugged his man over there for a free kick down on that right-hand sideline. Free kicks 5-6 yards in from that right-hand side. Leamington taking a chance to send some of the defenders forward. All about the delivery. It's high penalty spot sort of area. Ball short, and it's only just put over the bar there. That's a half chance for Leamington. Darlington throw through Griffiths, finds it back to Cooper. It's just so slow, isn't it? Cooper to Griffiths, plays the ball forward. Charman tries to turn his man, and Darlington are going to have 4 minutes of added time to try and get a winner, but the ball through for Leamington. There's a man running straight through the middle. I think it's Junior English, the substitute, and Taylor's had to make a good save. It wasn't actually, I think it was Kyman Anderson, the other substitute. Darlington trying to make the most of the fact Leamington had some men forward there, but they've gone all the way back to the centre-back. But that was the chance, wasn't it, for Leamington?
Was the chance. It was a good chance, and Taylor came for it initially and then stopped, but he managed to make amends and saved in the end.
Ball's back with Wheatley, driving for. Taylor's just going to chip one up into the box here, I imagine. That's exactly what he does. Good angle on it. Cooper's beaten to it in the air. The ball goes off a Leamington head. Rivers keeps it in, trying to get to the byline, trying to get across an opportunity. Finds Lambert. Lambert to Hatfield. Hatfield to Griffiths. Back to Hatfield again. Leamington pressing all over the pitch. Rivers on the ball. Gives it to Hatfield again. Hatfield to Lambert. Chance to cross. Lambert gets the cross in. It's a good one. It's all the way across. And Charman slides in, but he's never going to be able to get anything. Headley wins a header on the halfway line. It's turned back. We're past that 4 minutes that we thought we were going to get. Ball's played forward. Charman gets a touch on it, and ball goes out for a goal kick, and then the referee blows the full-time whistle, so neither of the two teams can create the advantage, and the game finishes here at Blackwell Meadows. Darlington 1, Leamington 1, and there was nothing between these two teams in the league table coming into the game, and there's nothing to separate them on the day either.
I was going to say, I think ultimately, what we've just seen there on today's showing was two mid-table teams playing out a mid-table game. Ultimately, it was almost we started off the game really well, really positively, got the goal ahead, and from that point I thought we could have gone on to win it 2 or 3-0 and easily, but then